Happy New Year's, you little jerks. 2022 has been, without a doubt, the greatest year of my life. I've done so many new things, met so many new people, reconnected with some old friends, made some new fond memories, and achieved a lot of personal goals. Why don't we take a look at some of the accomplishments and achievements that we have made this year?
This trauma echoes. I'm breathing, but I still feel haunted. Hollow, but it's still so toxic. I spend my nights trying to let go, but this trauma echoes.
So first of all, we started 2022 with 1,800 subscribers. My goal for this year was to hit at least 2,000 subscribers. I've been trying to do that for years. Not only did we hit 2,000 subscribers, we somehow managed to increase that number to over 8,000 subscribers. That is fucking insane. Like, the amount of new viewers watching my videos and supporting me should be illegal. Not only that, but we also managed to hit 1 million views on the channel. Actually, over 1 million views, which is insane. I believe we started 2022 with roughly 100k views. 1 million views, over 1 million views now, is insane. My most popular video is basically close to 300k views, which is also ridiculous. And in fact, I've had so many videos pop off this year. I was featured on an Adult Swim bump, which was awesome. Slim Jim, the Meat Stick people, followed me on Twitter, which is gnarly. Not only those guys follow me on Twitter, but I managed to get Blockbuster to follow me as well, which is hilarious. I was able to collaborate with my good friend Max, formerly Q, on a few videos, including a little fake drama series we did, which was really cool. I also made some new friends like The Count. In fact, Q, Count, and I made a podcast together, which oh geez, it's been a while since we've done an episode. So far, ever since I uploaded the iCarly Iceberg video, I've managed to hit at least over 100 views on all of my uploads, which makes me very happy to see that so many new viewers are giving my content a watch and are actually enjoying my content. This year I took a very big risk with my content and tried some new series ideas, which have all been surprisingly successful, like icebergs, my VHS series, movie reviews, TikTok trends. My channel was finally monetized back in August, which is awesome. I still don't know how to do taxes, so may the universe have mercy on my soul, but I'm making money. My band Water on Red just released our third album, Fatalism, back in September, which I believe was our most successful album to date. We also performed live for the first time on stream, which was really fun. And speaking of Water on Red, our YouTube channel for the band grew to almost 200 subscribers, which is awesome. And our music videos even popped off too. It's crazy. And this is just a personal achievement of mine, but Chris Motionless responded to me on Twitter, which was really cool. I also got to see him perform again at the Trinity of Terror tour in Scranton with my boy Mountain Drew. You know, it's really nice when Motionless comes back to Scranton. Otherwise, I usually have to drive like 2 hours to Philly, and that's way too much. I'd rather drive 45 minutes down the road than go all the way down to Philly. That's just a lot for me. So that was cool. I also made a list of personal New Year's resolutions to complete throughout 2022, and I'm happy to say that I've completed all of the items on my list. I read a book, I got my nose pierced, I reached 2k subs, over 2k subs now, I got better at playing bass and doing vocals, I released a new Water on Red album, hung out with some old friends, got a job, which is now YouTube, and I finally got some new tattoos. In fact, I didn't just get one, I got like 4 in the last month. Anyways, my good friend Ty has been killing it in the tattoo department, and I can't wait to get more stuff from him in the future. Shout out to Ty, and shout out to Johnny as well. 2022 has really been my year, but I don't want the grind to end here. I want to continue this momentum into 2023 and beyond, which is why I'm going to keep pushing myself, and I encourage all of you to do the same and try a bunch of new stuff and make some goals for yourself. I already made a list of goals to complete starting next year, and I'm going to reveal what those goals are now. So next year, my personal goals as of now are to get my sleeve finished for my left arm, get glasses because I'm blind and I need to get glasses, save up a ton of money, learn how to do taxes, release Water on Red number 4, try and hit 10k, which I think we will hit 10k very, very soon. So 15k by the end of the year is what I'm shooting for. Go on a little road trip. I also want to buy a giant canvas from Michael's or some other art store or craft store and just paint something wild on it, because I don't know if you guys know this, but I enjoy painting and I enjoy art, and it's been a while since I've painted a piece. This isn't really a goal, but my family and I are planning a trip to Bermuda next year, so I guess if I had to make a goal out of that, it would be to have fun and not to fall off the boat. I want to get back into peak Sigma toxic male shape, but I don't want to go back to the public gym for many reasons. So instead, I want to build my own personal gym in my garage. I've already planned out what I need, how much it's going to cost, and I believe by the end of 2023, I'll have a very great functional home gym with a squat rack, a bench press, etc. I even started working out again. I have an exercise bike in my room, and I've been lifting a little bit too. I really just want to get back in a good shape to feel good, and also because I want to run a 5k next year, so I need to start working on my cardio. Speaking of running a 5k, that's on my list of goals as well. And I don't mean to sound like a bitch, but my final goal is to stay away from dating apps and just dating in general. You know, the dating world is just really exhausting, it's depressing, and just not enjoyable for me. I'm just gonna mind my own business and live my life. My life revolves around YouTube, black coffee, tattoos, bacon, and music, and that's all I need. But yeah, those are my crazy list of goals to complete in 2023, and I think I have them in the bag. Now let's talk about some of the crazy things that have happened this year in terms of news stories that I've talked about. This year has been pretty interesting. I mean, Leafy was banned from YouTube again, Ninja, Gideon, and Pokimane had some beef, Skyda's Minecraft was exposed for allegedly being a giant disgusting monster, I got Jesus to be in another video of mine, which was nice. I talked about a streamer giving her microphone the old Gluck Gluck Wombo Combo 3000, which she saw the video and thought it was funny, so shout out to her. Let's see, Trisha Paytas got pregnant and Twitter ruined her. We thought EDP was on TikTok, but it was potentially some random dude reposting his Instagram material. Either way, gross. Artesian Builds went bankrupt because the CEO was a giant douche nozzle. There's the reroll. Amaranth started selling fart jars. Hot. Everyone wants to fight Putin. r/place on Reddit came back, which was awesome to see. Will Smith went ballistic at the Oscars. Snickers and Hot Pockets Twitter accounts made me act up for real, on God. Elon bought Twitter. The Ackman was demonetized for a bit. G Fuel was sorta exposed. iShowSpeed made headlines multiple times. Brezzo took advantage of Technoblade's passing for clicks and views, and I think recently he's been uploading Andrew Tate clips, which, Speaking of Andrew Tate, he's a giant scumbag. We learned that pink sauce is probably poisonous by the time it reaches your doorstep. Dream finally revealed his face, and Twitter also destroyed him for that, for some reason. YouTube took some crazy W's this year as well, with shorts creators making money and allowing creators to purchase a license to use certain copyrighted songs and videos, a feature that is launching next year. TwitchCon broke some people's backs. Vine might be coming back, but at this point I doubt it now. Bill Clinton won Game of the Year. Man, so much nonsense has happened. It's crazy. It's been an insane year, and I can't wait to see what crap is going to happen in 2023. Alrighty everyone, welcome to the Q&A portion of this video. Now, I did not receive a ton of questions this time around, and honestly, I'm not surprised, and I'm not complaining about the lack of questions either, because I've made like 5 Q&A videos this year, so a lot of your questions have already been answered. So check out those videos if you want to learn more about me. But with that said, I'm excited to respond to what you guys have asked me this time around. So starting off with Kibi, what was the iceberg video that inspired you to make your own? That's a very good question, Kibi. The iceberg that inspired me was actually a COD Zombies iceberg video. There's a channel on YouTube called The Exceptional Gamer who made like 2 Call of Duty Zombies iceberg videos, and they, number 1, really made me fall in love with the iceberg genre, and 2, inspired me to make an actual video, which is how the iCarly iceberg was born. Although I didn't start making my own iceberg charts until the original Aqua Teen iceberg video. Prior to that, I used pre-made charts for the iCarly and Drake and Josh video. So Pride wants to know my top 5 artists, my top 5 albums, why I started YouTube, and how I developed my taste in music. And thank you very much for the kind words. This is a tough question for me because I know 100% what my top 3 favorite bands are. So in order, it's Motionless in White, Him, Bad Omens, and for the sake of this question, we'll just go with Cult, and I guess we'll throw in Bring Me the Horizon to complete the top 5 artist question. Now, my top 5 favorite albums, in no particular order, are Creatures by Motionless in White, PlayStation 2 by Cult, Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park, Razorblade Romance by Him, and originally it was Finding God by Bad Omens, but I think The Death of Peace of Mind kind of took over that spot. Now, in regards to your YouTube question, I started YouTube because I wanted to make movies as a child. Like, I literally wanted to film, direct, act. I just wanted to make movies and be involved in the process of creating films. I think I was 9 years old when I received my first camcorder, and then I started YouTube at 11, and as a teenager, I kind of got hit with the reality book that I'm not going to be able to just drive to California and automatically participate in the film industry. So I just kind of stuck to YouTube, and now I'm 23. Ow, my back. And to be honest, I don't regret my decision because I think as a YouTuber I have a lot more freedom, whereas if I was stuck in Hollywood, I would have a bunch of people breathing down my neck and destroying my visions. Now, in regards to your music question, my mom introduced me to a lot of the oldies like the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, and my dad used to blast bro country every fucking morning before school. And turning on a dirt road, red Solo cup, chicken fryer, women. And when I was a kid, I never really latched onto either of those sides. Now, before any of you get mad at me, I do have an appreciation and love for the Beatles and Led Zeppelin, the Rolling Stones, all of those bands. But when I was a kid, I just didn't care for any of my parents' taste in music. You know, what could I say? I was just rebellious. To this day, I still don't like bro country. I will never enjoy bro country. I do not like it. But one day, when I was like in elementary school, I found my sister's old blue iPod and I took it to school. And that little bastard introduced me to the Linkin Park Jay-Z collab EP. And I think that was my gateway into the hard rock, metal, and even rap world. I'm pretty sure that iPod also had Sugar We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy, which I know that song is like overplayed to bejesus and back, but that was my favorite Fall Out Boy song growing up, even though I could not even tell you the lyrics word for word, because I just cannot understand Patrick Stump in that song. But then Motionless in White came into my life when I was like 10 or 11, and then when I got to middle school, I was like introduced to the likes of Asking Alexandria, Betraying the Martyrs, Alisana, Yellow Card, Hawthorne Heights, you know, Paramore, Suicide Silence, I See Stars, like all of those bands. I apologize for the long answer. I just like talking about music. But yeah, my current music taste started from a blue iPod. Heyo, do the doobie be doobie doing? Yeah, the dog doobie doobin' good. She ate a turd earlier and I had to chase her around the house and try and get it, but other than that, she's great. Oh my god, I'm having a stroke. Where did you get your sense of humor from? I like this question. It's hard to pinpoint exactly where my garbage sense of humor came from. I was always a goofball growing up until I developed anxiety and started shutting down. You know, I think Filthy Frank, deep-fried memes, and terrible movies kinda shaped my humor. Like, I laugh at anything stupid. I hope this answers your question. I also grew up watching shows on Adult Swim, so I think that sort of plays into my garbage humor as well. I'm sorry for the terrible answer. Is it true that Morbius is very morbid? You know, I'm not really sure. I guess we'll find out in Morbius 2. It's morbid time. Oh, okay, dead meme. I'm sorry, dead meme. What's my favorite YouTuber? You know, favorite YouTuber is a tough question to answer because I'm always watching different content all the time. So I'll just keep this answer simple and say Critical, Shy 2, maybe Pyro, Jordan Fringe is great. Top YouTubers you enjoy watching at the moment. Okay, so the YouTubers I'm really enjoying at this current moment are Razzle, Mav, Steve Wallace, McNasty started a new channel and that's been a breath of fresh air. I've been watching a lot of Pay Money Wubby highlights. I started watching the Always Sunny podcast, which is just a podcast based around the Always Sunny in Philadelphia TV show. And Upaville and Nikocado Avocado started a podcast and that's been funny too. I think that's all I'm watching at the moment. Yo, John, my guy, man. So, what do you think about the Aqua Teen Hunger Force The Baffler Meal Collection? Well, Erica, let me tell you, I think it's great. Besides the 2 movies, I only own Volume 5, so being able to just purchase almost every single episode in one collection is super beneficial and honestly pretty cheap too. Kinda bummed that Shake Like Me isn't on there, but like I get it, you know, it's not a big deal. Did the Super Birthday Snake episode scare you as a kid, or was I just weird? Oh, you were not weird, trust me. So for those of you who don't know, Super Birthday Snake was an Aqua Teen episode, and to answer your question, yes, it freaked me out as a kid. I remember going on the AdultSwim.com website as a kid and stumbling across that episode for the first time. When I saw Frylock baffled at the fact that he just murdered his friends and a giant snake. I mean, that kind of freaked me out a bit. Thank goodness for zero continuity, though. What's my favorite shoe? I guess my favorite shoe brand is probably Converse because those are like the only shoes I wear and like. Where do I live? Your mom's house. Where do I buy my clothes from? I mean, I go to Hot Topic, Spencer's. I buy my pants from Forever 21 because their jeans are nice. Sometimes I'll shop on little random websites, but those are the three primary places I go to for clothes. Anyways, those were all of your wonderful questions this time around. Thank you guys for submitting your questions. Shout out to everyone featured, and let's move on with the next segment of the video. Alright, so I've never done anything like this before, but I want it to be a bit extra for this special video. I want to hear what you guys think of Zero Omens in 2022. How has my channel changed your lives throughout the last 12 months? Did my channel make you happy? Did it make you sad? Did it cure you from any diseases that are not curable at this current moment in history? Well, the reviews are in, from both viewers and other YouTubers, so let's see what you guys think of me. You report content very effectively. While the icebergs aren't my thing, I do like the scary video series. Keep it up and move it in next year. Well, thank you, Owl. I'm very happy that you feel that way. Your videos have made me feel so creamy over the years. My toes just quiver every time I see Zero Omens uploaded. Okay, wait. Which part is the joke, though? The creamy feeling or how your toes quiver? Zero Men videos make me wonky on the inside. I don't know if wonky is a good adjective to describe how you feel about my content. I bet you can reach 50k subs in 2023. Keep up that grind, brother. Ryan coming in with the positivity, baby. Thanks, man. I doubt I'll hit 50k next year, but we'll see what happens, man. Oh, up next we have an audio recording from Mountain Drew. Let's see what he has to say about me.
Zero Omens changed my life forever. I used to be so shy about shitting in my pants, but due to watching his videos, now I shit in my pants freely. Sometimes I go out in public and even ask people if I can shit in their pants.
Wow. Wow, unbelievable. Truly an inspiration to many. Thank you so much, Mountain Drew. I'm not only glad that we had the chance to collaborate this year, but I'm also glad that my channel has changed your poopy habits. What is life without Sneem or... what the f*** is that spelling? Your videos this year make my toes grip the carpet. Oh good, more toe comments. Do I make your toes feel good? I like the moral oral video. I'm glad you enjoyed the video cluster. Honestly, I didn't expect so many people to like that video. It makes me very happy that the fan base is still around. Kinda like Christmas oral. Dock the hall with something... okay, thanks, Chris. I think a person should strive to become an absolute monster and learn to control that with discipline and respect. Control can mean many things, but I think you must have awareness to have control. And awareness could also take many forms, primarily of yourself, though. A 7-year-old gets really excited when they turn 8, and they rarely look back. When does that change? A person should shed their previous self like a snakeskin and empower the new self, always learning, adapting, changing, and growing from the victories and failures of the past. Sharpen your skills and your claws, my friend, and then have the discipline and confidence to not use them inappropriately. I think there is great honor in that. Alright, where's the weed? Oh, we got a video here from the Count. Let's see what he has to say.
What's up, guys? I just wanted to say a quick thank you to Zero Omens for saving my life this year. You know, he saved my life, he saved my marriage, he saved my children from not having a father. I can't really put into words the profound impact this man has had on me this year. I'm just gonna be straight with you. You know, I had cancer. Yeah, it was bad. Doctor said I'd caught it early, you know, and if we did chemo, there was a chance I could survive. But I didn't want to spend the last few months of my life bald. I mean, fuck that shit. But then I saw Zero Omens' regular show Iceberg and changed my life, man. Literally. I wanted to live again. I wanted to be there for my children. It made me care about family and paying my taxes and working. I didn't give a shit about that before, but after I watched that video, it's like a miracle, man. So yeah, the next time he puts out a community post that he's releasing another Iceberg video, I'm gonna piss myself. In the good way. So yeah, thank you Zero Omens for being the best YouTuber of 2022. And honestly, I love Mr. Beast, but he can go fuck himself compared to you. I will die on that hill.
Well, you heard it here first, everyone. Zero Omens cures cancer. Maybe there's still hope for my mom after all. I am so happy I found your channel through your moral oral iceberg video. Your sense of humor is chef's kiss, and I very much so appreciate how much work you clearly put into your videos. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Again, I'm very happy that so many of you love that video, and I'm very, very ecstatic that you guys enjoy my dumb jokes and garbage humor. Finding your channel this year has been a fantastic thing. I've relived some of my happiest television moments through your icebergs. I can't wait to see what's in store. Well, I'm super glad that you found your way here, Loki. You've been such a huge supporter of the channel over the last few months, and I truly appreciate all of the nice comments you've left on my videos. Your content hasn't affected me at all. I don't watch your videos. Thanks, Chris. Icebergs make me cold. Yeah, they tend to do that. Your content makes me feel like this. Is that good or bad? Your content makes me want to slam my balls into a waffle iron and scream racial slurs at the top of my lungs. I know this one's a joke, which is why I'm including it, but just a heads up to any of my new viewers of the channel, racism isn't cool, neither is being homophobic or transphobic, so if you're any of those three things, hell, if you're just an asshole in general, then get out. Nobody wants you here. And I think we have one more here. It looks like Q, or I mean Max, not Q. Who's Q? Looks like my good friend Max sent me a video as well. Let's see what he has to say.
I'm Max, and although I may sound frighteningly familiar, I assure you that I have never been heard or seen on this channel before, in any way, shape, or form. Totally. Now that the year is coming to an end, I think I should start with how much John has improved my life, how much he's given me, and how you too can become enlightened by his mere voice. So without any further ado, let's get into that. John has taught me many things. Like, for example, that if a weird man who rants about his wife's bad cooking comes up to you in the gym and starts talking about past lives and politics, you should in fact not tell him to leave you alone. You should sit there and endure a 40-minute conversation. Instead, I did this once, and I am now a better person for it. How, you may ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. Now shut the fuck up and take what I say at face value, peasant. John is God. John is life. And if you can't accept that, so help me God, I will tear your face from its resting place and sacrifice it to our sweet John above. For if there are no sacrifices, we will have to wait just a few hours longer for one of his content masterpieces to be set free from this reality. I sacrificed everything for our John. I gave him my entire life savings for teaching me his glorious ways, and I recommend that you do the same. For if John is not kept alive by us enlightened folk, he will surely pass away into the godless, technology-infested, porn-addicted world where no man is meant to thrive. Only disgusting machines with their beeping and whirring, for that is our future, without our blessed John. And now I present to you the new John Testament. Thou shalt not be deceived, for John has been born, and with him eternal peace. All he asks of you is love, and he shall make this world the utopia it was always meant to be. Listen to me, my children, John said as he came out of his mother's womb. I am become God, he said. Peace and love, he promised. And with that promise, a light from the newborn's mouth started to shine as he disappeared from his mother's hands. Praise be to John, the omen of good, destroyer of evil. We recently tracked down an anti-John group from a local church. The following is a recording from the day we talked with them.
I don't have enough time to explain this shit, but there's something crazy going on in this goddamn place. Oh shit, oh fuck.
As you can see, the Church of John is the one true dominant force, and we will fight to be seen as the only religion on earth. With me at the helm as John's witness, there is no stopping us. You best accept that your religions are a lie, for John is the only deity that exists. May his light shine upon us all. If thou refusest to believe in the light, you shall be cast into eternal darkness, where pain and suffering are the only things that you can experience. With all that being said, I'm Max, and on my YouTube channel I make fun of fat people, at least for now. Feel free to go over and subscribe. I'm sure ZeroOmens will link my channel in the description below or in the comment section or whatever the fuck. And may John's light shine upon you all.
Well, thank you guys for the reviews, I think. I don't think I'm ever going to do this again.
My main focus for 2023 is to focus on icebergs, my VHS series, review more shows and movies, talk about some TikTok trends that should be illegal. I'm of course going to continue to talk about regular internet drama, cringy TikToks, you know, all of the staple ZeroOmens content that you guys know and love. I'm going to be posting more shorts as well. I did mention previously that I want to release Water on Red #4 next year. I want to stream more. We'll see what happens with that. Of course, I want to continue to branch out and try some new content as well. I would also like to get a new logo at some point. There's a lot planned for 2023, my friends. And I'm actually going to show you some of the content planned for 2023 so far. Yeah, baby, that's right. You get a sneak peek. This video just turned into an Apple press conference. Okay, but here's some of the content that you can 100% expect to see in 2023. Please roll it. Roll.
So that's just a taste of what's to come in 2023. Of course, I'm not a psychic, so I can't exactly predict what else will come in 2023, but all I can promise is this: you're getting content from me, and I'm never going to leave your screens ever. I'm like an incurable disease. Thank you guys for the endless amount of support you have shown me over the last 12 months. I owe you all my life, and I can't wait to see you all in the new year. Have a great new year, everyone, but please remember, no kissing until midnight.